everybody. I am Lyra Joe, and I'm here with the Wrasslin for Life Network. Yeah, Wrasslin for Life. I don't know how to make an N, but you get the idea, and you know what's coming next. That's right, before we jump into the wrestling news, we do a little bit of a history deep dive here, and today, sound professional. In wrestling history. 3 years ago today, not too far back, but a little close to my heart, TNA taped the One Night Only World Cup of Wrestling 2, where some pretty iconic matches took place. Such matches as Eddie Edwards defeating James Storm, Gail Kim defeating Madison Rayne, Eric Young defeating Bobby Roode, Kurt Angle defeating Magnus, and Angelina Love defeating ODB. And I don't know about you, but all my die-hard TNA fans, you will, it's probably more than 3 years ago today, but that's just probably a typo on the website that I copied that specific fact from. But that's okay, because as a die-hard TNA fan, all of those matches sound incredibly fun, and it's great to look back at all the amazing matches that TNA Impact all had. But on to the news. We can't all just be reminiscing. But yes, look at that little one night only. Look at that. See, we do got pictures. I'm just slow to put them back up, but that's fine. We're here. Our next one is, this one's got to be full screen. Look at that. Look at that. Now, if you follow me a little bit here, and you look in between where the shirt meets the armpit, you can see there's some very weird foliage pixels in there. As well as along the side of the hand to meeting the shoulder, there's some specific shadows there that are like, why is there a shadow? If the rest of everything on the picture is very bright, why is there such a distinct shadow up there? That's just from somebody who routinely uses some Photoshop to make our graphics look really cool. So that was mine, but I'm just gonna. You probably want some explanation on this picture, so I will give it to you. This was posted by Ezekiel, to prove that he is Elias's younger brother, and his Instagram name, possibly his Twitter name as well, has been changed to @NotEliasWWE. That's my favorite thing. I don't know how it's going to end, but right now, I'm happy that somebody in the creative team, whether it be Elias or Ezekiel, whoever, whichever name they want. I'm just happy that the meme is in it. I like the joke. I like the meme. I love this little play, and I absolutely love that this is pure, absolutely pure textbook uh soap opera stuff. Every time somebody gets a little weird, and then all of a sudden their sibling that looks exactly like them but maybe with a scar shows up, or like a beard or a darker hair color or a wig. So with an accent most of the time. They always show up with an accent. Oh yeah, somehow they're British suddenly. It's like you've never been there, but okay. Um so yeah, you guys can comment down below what you think of that picture, because I just feel like it really is it caught it you need to take it all in. Need to take it all in. But on to the next thing, and this may not be the most flattering picture, but I couldn't help it, sir. But yes, that's right. Our next story is all about Vince McMahon. We're sticking with the WWE right now, and he's reportedly been keeping quiet about Roman Reigns and the Brock Lesnar match that happened at WrestleMania, because there's been a lot of speculation around that Roman Reigns was injured during the match, and Dave Meltzer actually reported that the match went as planned and that Reigns was not hurt. However, I disagree by this picture alone. He could not lift up his arm, and when he was on the while we were watching, you can watch our watch party and, review it, but while he was lifting up the titles on the ramp, this was in the ring. There's also he did that on the ramp. You could see a visible bruising of I want to say whatever this top part muscle is in this little crack of muscles. I didn't get the graphic up this time. You guys got to WebMD this one. So it looked like he had pulled something off and away because it was actively turning blue and bruising as he was trying to lift up his arm, and you could see it just not working right. So I hope it was just an pulled muscle that can be healed with a lot of like just physiotherapy, rest, hot, cold, all that magical stuff because wrestlers can heal magically. Um, Ringside News did report saying that no one knows the truth in regards to the situation outside of Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman, and the Usos. The only one that really know are Vince McMahon and maybe Bruce Pritchard and John Laurinaitis. So even Ringside News and it just can't nobody that I've seen has been able to report a full on these people know what's going on or this is what's going on. So this is as much speculation as we got so far. And yeah, they've also said that the creative team has asked about Reigns and they were quoted in saying, "We've asked since we're planning Backlash and Vince didn't have an answer either way." So you got to love that when you're trying to plan a good show and your boss won't give you an answer. Yay. Yeah, that's always a fun game. But look who it is, Mr. Mustafa Ali. That's right, he is back in the news. And, he did have this very cool character if you're wondering why he's dressed in a suit. Well, he had a character idea called the Real American. It was a little controversial, and it looks like Vince McMahon kind of put the kibosh on it. I want to say that's the term for that. And now he is calling out Mr. Stardust, Mr. Cody Rhodes, and saying that they should have a match with not just the American Nightmare, but the real American Nightmare. So I don't know about you, but comment down below because I think that would be a very good match. This controversial character going up against this brand new baby face. Both of them are having to like I'm America, America. So I don't know. I feel like that's a no-brainer. Absolutely let him have that. But we all know how Vince McMahon views Ali, and since Ali does, he has asked for his release and has been denied. I don't think he's going to be given this, but I think it would be very cool and an awesome storyline to play with. And it would probably get a lot of tickets sold because people would love to show up and support just America in general, no matter who wins. So, but yeah, we never really know which direction WWE will actually take because they don't even know until 5 minutes before the show starts. So tell me down below what you guys think is gonna happen. But we're not going too far here. You're like, why does it say banned? Well, I didn't want to keep using the same picture of Stardust, so I just wanted to tell you that there was a lot of speculation and rumors and a lot of chitter chatter around Cody Rhodes being on Raw and using a lot of banned words, all these words like belt, wrestler, the ones that Vince doesn't like. But it was, and people were saying he's going off script, he's breaking the rules, he must love AEW. No, 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 no. Dave Meltzer has cleared this up to say that it has all been scripted, and Cody's character is literally the AEW guy. I hope he likes that. He tried to come back and kind of redo his image in WWE and really prove himself for himself, I guess. And now he's known as the AEW guy. That is so funny. I can't wait for the T-shirt. I can't. It's gonna be so fun. And I hope he likes having all his stuff scripted again because when Jeff Hardy got to AEW, he was very astounded to find out that they didn't have a whole team of writers that you have to go through. So, oh well, that's your job, your job, your job. your job.
Shut up!
This one's more just a prediction. I'm just gonna say it right now. April 12th, 2022. Okay? I'm gonna just this is my prediction. Cody will not be happy this year this time next year. I guarantee it. I'm just gonna I'm not trying to speak that into existence. I'm just going by patterns I've noticed in the wrestling careers of people who are employed by sports entertainment. And that's the most, yeah, that's the best I got to say there. I'm not going to say nothing else. I will keep reporting on Cody and I won't be biased. I understand that people do love him and you can see how I don't like him, but I'm not going to just stop reporting on him because I don't like him. I'm going to report the news, so don't worry about that. And I'm gonna give you all the details. Like I said, people were thinking that he was going off script. No, no, no. It was all in the script specifically to be a little bit more controversial and go against Vince McMahon, but Vince McMahon was all good. And even in the promo that was given with Cody, he was on Miz TV during the time Miz actually tried to stop him to say like and there's a lot of stoppages, so you can definitely see how it was scripted, but they played it off good enough that people couldn't really tell. So, kudos to them. Kudos to them. But on to our next segment. Yes, that is the Chris Jericho Appreciation Society. That's the greatest name in the world. Yeah, we got Jake Hager, Terrence Phillip, and their son. So yeah, I think it'll be good with Chris Jericho. That's a little bit of sarcasm, a little bit of curiosity. I have no idea how this group is gonna go. I do love that a lot of them are Canadian. Love that. Come on, yeah. You know what I'm getting. You know what I'm getting. Oh, Canada. Why does Chris need another faction? Jake looks confused, and Terrence and Philip and their son look happy to be there. Okay, I'll stop now. Anyway, Chris Jericho went on Busted Open Radio and talked about how he originally wanted to form an all babyface group with Kingston and Moxley. He started out by noting that he didn't have a big plan in place in November to break up the inner circle. However, he credits reading the room and evolving because he needed to change things up. He worded that very interestingly. Yes, the original idea was with Eddie and Moxley with the alliance's baby faces. However, you could kind of see how that didn't work out this time, but he says he would love to do it if that was still possible in the future. And honestly, it's AEW, anything is possible. Anybody's going to be teamed up with anybody. I'm not guessing for that one. But it is interesting to know that was the original idea that Chris was gonna go with was a babyface circle with Eddie and Moxley, which is, I mean, badass babyfaces. I get it. I just can't see those three working together. Mostly because Eddie has some specific opinions about Chris Jericho, and they're not they're not a work. They're pretty honest. So, on to our next one. That is right, Mr. Tony Khan. Mr. Tony Khan was talking about Tony Storm's AEW debut and how much of a success it was in terms of demographics, ratings, ticket sales, crowd happiness, the the online presentation and all the comments and everything. He said that he was absolutely happy and says Tony Storm and the Bunny did a great rating. Over 1 million people were watching in the demographic, and it was over 500,000. Now, the first two people to qualify for the wonderful Owen Hart tournament that's going on in AEW right now, were Jamie Hayter and Tony Storm, and we saw them come face to face during Rampage to make the match in the tournament. So he was just very happy that those two are actually the storyline is continuing, and he cannot wait for those two to actually fight. I'm just stumbling over my words because this is the last story, and my brain's going too fast from my mouth right now. He also mentioned that what Storm told him about her debut. This is from Miss Tony Storm. She said this has brought back her love for wrestling and the way. Oh, wait. There we go. And the way she reacted when she came through the curtain after the match. I don't know if I've ever seen somebody so relieved to have watched a match than Tony Storm. After taking the 90 days off, she came back in great shape. She looks great. She's a great person, and I love having her in AEW. So it sounds like both Tony and Tony. Tony and Tony are both so happy to be working together, and I am very happy about that. I'm happy Tony Storm is there. We got a packed women's division, so I'm expecting, Mr. Tony Khan, for you to up that women's division storyline. Come on, more than one match a show. We can do this. We got the people. You just bought another promotion. We have enough people. We have the people. Okay. But anyway, now it is time. Hello, yes. My brain kind of broke there for a second on what was it going to say, so it decided on a few things. Anyway, the question of the day today is, what would you guys like to see us do for 200 subscribers? Because yes, the wonderful pet picture is in the works and should be coming out very, very soon, probably on our wonderful Instagram. I will also show it here on the news when I'm done. And yeah, you guys got to tell us what you guys want us to do for 200. Should it be a challenge? Should it be another art type of thing? Should it be a new intro video? Should it be something? You guys let us know, and we would love the ideas, and we'll probably we will credit you if we love your idea enough to do it. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Lyra Joe. This has been your daily wrestling news at the Wrasslin for Life Network. Network? Network. I'll figure out an end. We're good. We're good. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, night, whenever you're watching this. And come back again soon, because tonight we have a wonderful NXT watch party. And, never know what's going to happen. Am I going to laugh till I cry? Are you going to learn something new? Who knows? But come and watch us, because we got content coming out all the time. So thank you, and have a wonderful rest of your day.